Good evening. Welcome to the first Withington TV Live. We are going to play a countdown while people join and share the stream, and then we will be back with the Withington TV Live Sunshine Special. And here we are. Yay, it's our theme tune. We're going into overdrive on Withington TV Live. Give yourself a big high five. It's Withington TV Live. Yes, give yourself a big high five. That means clap your hands, basically, doesn't it? For joining me here on Withington TV Live. So I am Vicky Video, and this is a bit of a pilot tonight, but it's going to evolve like the single cell blobs that eventually turned into human beings. So this show is for the Withington lovers and the Withington curious. Please share this video because we know people across the country and across the world love and miss Withington. So we are all about making you feel good tonight, especially if you are a Manchester professional who's feeling a little bit frazzled lately. And that's even before the sunshine and what is sure to be a massive weekend, because the sunshine really does bring out the party people, doesn't it? So we will be delving into why the sunshine and other assorted activities make us feel good. So stick around if you want a few tips, and we'll have a free 2-minute mental reset at the end where I promise you will love it and you will feel better right away. Now, this is cool. We have got an interactive chat room. So if you make a comment on Facebook or YouTube, providing you're watching live, because I can't time travel backwards, it will pop up on the screen. So say hello, tell us where you're watching from. And if I deem your comment worthy, I'll pop it up on the screen for your wholesome dose of digital dopamine. So look, I've got my banners. Here we go. Here they come. So it's Withington TV Live. We can host this from your venue if you are in Withington or even the wider world of Manchester, and you get snazzy selling messages across the bottom like this. Elsewhere on the show tonight, we have got how to see shooting stars tonight out of your own blimmin' window, and the skies are looking clear. Love a bit of stargazing. It's very good for you, and I'm going to tell you how you can be witnessing it for yourself tonight alongside 2 blazing bright planets. And if you're watching this live, it's Wednesday the 22nd of April, and if you're not watching this live, it's not Wednesday the 22nd of April. So we've got shout outs, we've got from Withy to the world, we've got a local funky shop owner in Withington saying hello to her very far-flung parents in Nashville and South Carolina. I doubt they're watching, but it's a thought that counts. We've also got 10 things to do in Withington when the sun shines. What's on this weekend? Not just in Withington, but across the wider Manchester. We've got a little bit of Withington history from my stolen book and lots of other good stuff besides. So yeah, come say hello in the interactive chat room. Let's see if we've got any comments yet. Nobody loves me. Say hello if you're watching. It'll pop up on the screen. There's a good viewer. There is a good viewer. There. So first of all, a few years ago, I used to live in Torremolinos, and I've still got Torremolinos on my weather app. When I'm scrolling through the BBC weather app, see if I can make it do it. Home. No, they've changed the app. Locations. There you go. Sometimes it defaults to Torremolinos, and basically, they've got rain. Serves them right for being in Spain. Been too sunny. Normally, when I look at the BBC weather, it defaults to Torremolinos, and my heart beats a skip because I always think it's going to be amazing and sunny, and then I remember we're in Manchester. But this morning when I woke up, what did I spy on my BBC weather app? All these amazing sunshines and high temperatures. Look at this. We are in for a banging couple of days, and it's looking like it even might last to the bank holiday weekend. Yes, sunshine on the bank holiday. So, what are we going to do in the sunshine? Well, let's have a little chat about the weather, because it is our favourite collective topic. And we're going to talk now about why the sunshine makes us feel so good. And well, I live in a north-facing flat. I'm broadcasting from the bedroom tonight, and the sun has only just started to come into this bedroom. It's been a long, yes, it's gonna be a cold, lonely winter. Yes, it was. But darling, yeah, sealed with a kiss. Couldn't remember what that was then. So after the long, low light winter, your brain chemistry has been running in energy saving mode. Sunshine hitting the eyes and skin boosts that serotonin, which stabilizes mood and actually sharpens focus. Could do with a bit of that. Who needs Ritalin when you can sunbathe? While also helping regulate your circadian rhythms, so sleep becomes deeper and more restorative, unless it wakes you up at 3 a.m. with the sun coming up. Being outdoors and moving increases dopamine, giving you that sense of motivation and reward. And when you add in socializing, which hopefully you will be doing plenty of this weekend, you layer in oxytocin, which reduces stress and builds a feeling of safety and connection. Isn't that nice? So it really is feel good stuff. So 10 things to do in Withington this weekend if you are out and about enjoying the happiest town in the whole wide Manchester and beyond. First of all, go and check out the murals, or murals as some people call them. Withington is actually getting world famous for its murals and its urban regeneration. There's a BBC News article, and it's saying that universities across Europe are closely, avidly watching the Withington urban regeneration, by the way. So successful has it been. But why not get out in that crisp, sharp light and try a spot of mural or mural photography? But you better ask her first. Photography, especially of murals, because they're so big and really test your photographic skills. It boosts creativity and focus, giving your brain a dopamine hit from noticing colour, detail and story. Big shout out to Withington Walls, by the way, for decorating the town so splendidly. Which is your favourite mural, by the way? Drop it in the comments. You could sit in the all spanking new Rutherford Place. I made a video about it a few months ago in February, and what I noticed is this unloved, cluttered street corner, which has been transformed into like basically almost like a Mediterranean plaza. It's got some fantastic benches in it as well, right outside the library. It is absolutely the best sun trap in town. It just catches the sun all day. There's some benches and some very thoughtful homages, shall we say, to various people there. And, well, Ernest Rutherford in particular. Learn all about his story in Rutherford Place. Yes, so go and sit there, catch some rays. It's free, and I'm really looking forward to some big gatherings there in the summer. Yeah, so that sunlight is going to lift your serotonin and reset your body clock. If you look down next to Rutherford Place, you will see what is called a little rain garden. It looks like a little inconspicuous grass verge, but actually it's there to catch the rainwater runoff and to reduce pollution. And it's got some particularly lovely grasses in it. So take a look at that, maybe do a bit of research and increase your education of roadside water catchment. What could be a more fun thing to do at the weekend? Or maybe that's just me who finds it really interesting. You could go to the park, green spaces, calm the nervous system. You could go and meet some friends in one of Withington's many excellent venues. Social connection releases oxytocin, which reduces stress. Isn't that nice? You could go charity shopping. I don't know how many charity shops there are in Withington, but there's enough to keep you busy for an afternoon. Treasure hunting taps into reward pathways, giving a low-cost dopamine boost. And, of course, you could support your local venues and shops, which makes you feel part of a community. It strengthens well-being and adds meaning to your life. There you go. So if you're feeling like your life is meaningless, go and buy something from the RSPCA shop. That'll sort it out. You could get down to the River Mersey. Lovely, lovely. Twinkling water. Water views naturally slow down brain activity and promote a relaxed, almost meditative state. It's not quite the Riviera, but it's a river at least. You might spot. Oh no, somebody posted pictures of otters in the Mersey up at our end recently. So go otter spotting. That's always a wonder. And have I seen an otter? Yes, I saw one in the lakes a few years ago on our way back from Drybeck. Me and Philip were arguing in the car, as you do on the way back from a festival, and spotted an otter in, I think it might have been Keswick. Where could it have been? Somewhere lakey anyway. And you could eat outside. I'm a big fan of picnics. Best seat in the house. Fresh air plus natural light improves digestion and energy levels. Wildlife watching. Swifts and swallows are back. My absolute favourite birds. Noticing wildlife pulls your attention into the present, which reduces anxiety and overthinking. Lots of good little free activities for you to do there. Hope I've inspired you. Okay, let us see what is on this weekend. And if you want to get your venue featured, or indeed you want me to host this show from your venue, send me a DM. I've been doing this for 10 years now, and this is a pretty basic version broadcast from, well, basically this is the domestic version of Withington TV Live, but I can bring my kit to your venue, broadcast to your punters in real time, and tell them to get down on why they should love it. Yes, there's a reason we call Withington TV the football machine. So let us take a look and see what is going on around the town this weekend, commencing 26th of April, 25th of April, 2026. We have got the Bingo Collective at Sandbar in Withington. It's on this Sunday from 4 till 6. That is the 26th. Sorry, got my dates mixed up then. Should have a calendar, shouldn't I? The Bingo Collective is back at Sandbar in Withington this Sunday from 4 till 6 with a women's art workshop focused on storytelling, creativity, and even a bit of healing. It's a relaxed, no-frills space, whether you're a full-time creative or just fancy trying something new. The session is about cord cutting, letting go of what doesn't belong to you. There'll be a simple hands-on activity using rope and scissors to set intentions, followed by sculpting as you build your own altar. This sounds brilliant. So if you're looking for something a bit different and a bit reflective, you are invited. That is the Bingo Collective on Eventbrite, Sunday the 26th at the Sandbar in Withington. Sounds great, Eventbrite. Go and support them. Now, for all of you dance heads, look, I've got my deranged badge on to Simo and the crew. You are going to love this, providing there are tickets left. 50 years of Greg Wilson. What a DJ. What a man. At Manchester Cathedral. This is Friday, the 24th of April. Electro, funk and disco pioneer Greg Wilson celebrates 50 years of music. Wow, that's a long time to be doing music, Greg. Then we have got, let's have a look, Funkademia. There we go, look. Yes, Funkademia, La Classica, Saturday the 25th of April, Withington Public Hall Institute. It's an early doors club night for the discerning groover. Suit me down to the ground. Tickets available on Skiddle, Cabs and Kebabs, and This Way to the Afters at midnight. Or I'm sure there's plenty of other late night venues in Withington that you could frequent after piling out of the Public Hall Institute. And finally, hello, Mikhail. He has just messaged me to say, if you visit Overdraft, Levenshulme, we've got Mutualism this Friday. That's live electronica and Afro Sonido house and Afro beats on Saturday. Love Overdraft Levenshulme. I've had some of my best ever Manchester nights in there. Absolutely brilliant venue. Go and support them. And if you want your venue mentioned here, just drop me a DM. Better still, I'd like to broadcast from your venue. Thank you very much. Okay. Now then, you can also use Withington TV for the purpose of shout outs. And this is all you need to do is post a comment on Facebook or YouTube and it'll pop up on the screen. Now, I doubt she's watching this because she's probably out having a belting time tonight. But I would like to wish a very special birthday to the glorious, gorgeous, braveheart that is Nicola Wilson. We met at a dance night in Trafford Park. Can't remember the name of the night now because I got invited last minute and it didn't really register with me. I know it was very loud. I know that, like extra loud. But I met Nicola because I was in the loo and I overheard a girl outside the loo telling one of the saddest stories I've ever heard told outside a toilet cubicle or in my life even, honestly. And I was like, this poor girl's had rubbish time. So I went out and introduced myself and together we bonded over a rather crappy experience that we had both had. So I just want to send Nicola and her girls all my love, all my power, all my strength. This is coming at you right now, Nicola. Pew! There we go. Love you, even though I've only met you once. We must party again sometime soon. And then also we've got these little things. These are called From Withy to the World, because we know there are lots of people in Withington with far-flung relatives and friends, and you can say hello to them. Now here comes Erin, and you might recognise her, and you might recognise her supremely funky shop.
My name's Erin and I'm the founder of Begsteel Borough, which is based in Afflex in Manchester and also in Withington. I've lived in Withington for going on 4 years now, and I found a really beautiful sense of community and space. I love bopping around to my locals and I love shopping locally and keeping money in like a local economy, so supporting the small businesses in Withington, and everyone's really lovely and I've gotten to know a lot of beautiful people here. And yeah, I'd like to say hi to my mum who's in Nashville, Tennessee, and to my dad who lives in South Carolina. Yeah, I miss them.
Filmed at Begsteel Borough.
Send your love and a friendly word from Withington to the world.
From Withy to the world with love. Oh, yeah. Oh, how cute is that? Thank you so much, Erin. Hello to your ma and da. So also a shout out to Emma and the team at Withy Works Public Hall Institute, co-working venue that I have been frequenting quite a lot there. I'm housebound. Well, I work from home, which is almost the same as being housebound. And I do know that you can go co-working in the Withington Public Hall Institute. And it's only a £5 for half a day. So I've been going there lately and it's been really sweet because I get to meet new people. And for a £5, you get free tea and coffee and really high-speed Wi-Fi and get to say hello to some awesome people. But probably the best thing about co-working is that there is you get to co-work with a dog, little Ollie. He is a cute little thing. He's a poo. I know he's one of the poodle dogs. What are they called? Doodle poos, poo doodles. I'm insulting Ollie now. Sorry, Dave. I'm trying to think. Just having a mind blank. My brother's got a cavapoo. What are the I can't remember what they're called now. The main ones. I think it's one of them. Cavapoo. Poo. It's okay. It's a poo, but it's a spaniel poo. Springer poo? I can't remember. I'm sorry. My mind's gone blank. You know what I mean, Ollie. Sorry, I didn't mean to insult you there. Cute little blondie dog. if anyone could drop in the comments what kind of dog Ollie is, I'd be very grateful, and I promise never to insult him again. Also to Rihanna and the team at Fuel. They was filming in there a few weeks ago. Your video is coming very soon. So I've been editing it today, and wow, it's looking good. I've just got to say that. Right then, I stole a book and I liked it. I didn't steal it, actually. I bought it. Someone else must have stole this, though, because dun, 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 Manchester Public Library, not to be taken away. And it is A History of Withington. Cute little brown book. And when is it from? 1969. All right. Maybe the library ditched it because it's out of date now. But what a time to be using a chainsaw. I thought that I would just read a random couple of paragraphs out of it while somebody uses a chainsaw outside. Right, where's my banners gone? Do you know, sometimes my computer mouse doesn't work when I set my computer up at this angle. It almost just doesn't like to be touched from the front. There it is. There it is. Yeah, there we go. Okay, right, close eyes. Pick a random page. Random paragraph. There we go. Oh, well, I got a table of dwellings. Table growth showing the population of Withington. 70. This is some deep history. Dwellings. 1841, there were 222 dwellings and a population of 1,277. How many people live in Withington now? It's about 15,000. Right, okay. Let's try another paragraph. Close eyes, pick. Oh no, that's an index. Right. Here we go. Once upon a time in Withington. Withington had a few roads in 1857, but footpaths abounded. There were paths across the fields to Chorlton and to Heaton Mersey. There were also paths between Burton Lane and Turnpike Road. There were several brooks running across the area from the Bernage side. And at the Fallowfield end, there was the Lay Brook, and at the Didsbury end, the Ball Brook. In between, partly culverted, was the Shaw Brook, which after passing the Red Lion, changed its name to Red Lion Brook. 100 years ago, most of the population was engaged in agriculture. Withington had no mill or manufacture of any description, no colliery, railway, river or canal. The main crops are wheat, oats, turnips and potatoes. There were some cottage industries such as hand loom weaving. I've actually read quite a bit of this book, and yeah, it was a pretty placid pastoral place. Withington was pretty much on the outside of the Industrial Revolution. Probably quite a nice place to go and escape the smut and smog of the city. So coming up, we have got a 2-minute mental reset for stressed professionals. But first of all, guess what I've got for you? Tonight, all of your dreams can come true. Because when you wish upon a star, wonderful things might happen. And it is actually the Lyrid meteor shower. It is hitting its peak tonight, last night and tonight. Now, if you don't know how a meteor shower works, I'm going to explain it to you. It's a lovely one to catch if the skies stay clear and you fancy getting out of bed at 1 a.m. Or you're still up maybe. Best viewing. Yes, chainsaw going off there. Best viewing is late evening through to the early hours, with the real sweet spot after midnight and before dawn, when the actual area of the sky called the radiant, it's called a shower, and it does actually look a bit like, imagine you're standing under your shower head and looking up. The shooting stars come like that down or across the sky in almost like a... I'm not explaining this very well. I won't be expecting a call off Sky at night anytime soon. Okay, so the radiant, as it's called, climbs higher as the stars rise tonight. Expect around 10 to 20 meteors an hour under dark skies with the occasional fireball. The moon isn't too disruptive this year, so conditions are decent. Basically, if you look up tonight, you might see a fireball, is what I'm trying to say. Find a dark spot away from street lights, give your eyes 15 to 20 minutes to adjust, and just sit back or lie back and watch. No equipment needed, just patience and a bit of luck. So the Lyrid meteor shower is one of the oldest recorded meteor showers, and it's been observed for over 2,500 years. It happens every April when Earth passes through a stream of debris left by Comet Thatcher. And as these tiny particles hit our atmosphere, they burn up and create the bright streaks we call shooting stars. And the name Lyrids comes from the constellation Lyra, because that's where the meteors appear to radiate from in the sky, although they can flash anywhere overhead. It's very cool. So they are fast and sometimes surprisingly bright. And as we say, they look like a fireball occasionally. And please, the most important thing about watching meteors is don't forget to make a wish. Terms and conditions apply. Your wish is at risk if you wish for infinite wishes. Now, I had a lovely view out of my, that's north, never each west-facing window last night, and maybe it'll be ish the same again tonight. That Jupiter, very bright planet, was up there on the top left. The moon was in the middle, and Venus was down setting on the horizon. So I don't think the moon is going to be putting on such a show tonight. But if you get out after sunset, which is pretty much now, just needs to be probably 9 o'clock. Should be good. Should be good at 9 o'clock. You'll see Jupiter high up on the left. Planets don't twinkle. And Venus setting down following the sunset. And these are two. Am I getting bingo wings? I guess I am. I am of age, I suppose. You will see Jupiter and Venus tonight, and it was so astonishingly beautiful and easy to see from city skies. Stargazing, I love it so much. It snaps you out of the noise and into something bigger. Looking up at the night sky pulls your focus away from screens and pulls you away from stress and forces you into a slower, steadier rhythm, and it creates a sense of perspective, and it's something calming and relaxing that you can do from the city. Yeah. So thank you for sticking with me. It's coming up to 8:30, and just before I disappear off back into the ether, I am going to hypnotize you. Or at least I'm going to use a hypnotic technique. And I guarantee that you will feel better in 60 seconds. I guarantee it. Because alongside being a vlogger, I am also a hypnotist. And I work with stressed professionals who want to get rid of anxiety and to perform their best. Now, I'm going to teach you something right now called the memory card technique. It's a really fast, easy technique. I have been using it loads and loads lately because I upset my neighbours on New Year's Day simply by being too friendly and knocking on the door too much, and they haven't spoken to me since. I thought they wanted to party. Like, who wouldn't want me knocking at the door on New Year's Day when you're trying to recover, wanting more party? Yeah, sorry about that. I'm still mortified from it, and it still plays through in my head, and I really want to try and get rid of it. It's rubbish. And this is the perfect moment where you can use this SD card technique. It helps you detach from unwanted thoughts and habits and replace them with something better. It works by creating distance between you and the problem, so it feels smaller and easier to manage. And you can do this little 1-minute rapid relief technique anytime, anywhere, and it's really cool. Okay. So think of a program in your mind that you don't want, something that's happened to you, a feeling, an event, something rubbish that's happened to you that you really want to get rid of. Okay, now point to it in your head. Where is it? Mine's there. Lives there. Upset neighbours live there. Now imagine it's on a little tiny memory card, just right there. And what I want you to do is pluck it out with your fingers, but you've got to make the magic plucking sound because that is part of the reinforcement. So we're going to go, you're going to hold it in your hand. Have you got your memory card? Got your memory card? And what I want you to do now is just throw it up on the ceiling. It's going to stay there. It's quite sticky. Now look at it. It's no longer in you. It is separate from you. And I want you to shift your focus to anything else in the room. Widen your awareness. Take a breath. Close your eyes and install the program that you want to run instead. So I'm going to not feel so anxious about my neighbours. And instilling confidence, calm, and clarity in you right now. You can start that new program right now. And you can open your eyes. And if that old program comes back, simply grab the memory card, make the sound, throw it on the ceiling, breathe a couple of times, install the new program, and imagine yourself being calm, cool, and confident. And feel better straight away. There we go. I work with stressed professionals. So if you would like a really decent, deep hypnosis session with me, where I provide instant, rapid relief for your troubled mental state, drop me a DM. Let's work together because it really makes a difference. And actually, the more I've been doing hypnosis and working through all of the examples and all of the scripts and all of the program, I've realized I myself have been feeling loads and loads better, even though I've been doing it on other people. Is that why I've been feeling so jaunty lately? Hopefully. Okay, right. So this was just a little pilot, a test of my new software, seeing what we can do on Withington TV Live. As I say, it's going to build, it's going to evolve. We need guests. I can have guests, either virtual or in person. And I definitely want to do this show from Withington venues because it brings footfall and we'll make it much more jazzy than this version. Right then, let's play I need a good night theme actually, don't I? I had one on my last show, so I think I need to make a new little good night jingle. So you'll just have to have the intro theme again. And here it comes.
We're going into overdrive on Withington TV Live. Give yourself a big high five. It's Withington TV Live.
And if you're wondering what that odd voice is that said live at the end there, you will have to wait to meet who it is, because this person, it's not a person I think at all, it's a Martian. You're going to have to wait to meet our little fuzzy orange Martian Krempog. He's in the cupboard at the minute getting 40 winks. Kids love him. Should I get him? No, I can't be bothered. I think I put a duvet on top of him today. How to look after your Martian. Okay, friends, support Withington. Shop local, visit local, party local, be a local in Withington. The venues this sunny, glorious weekend will be really glad to see you. Keep the pounds in the town and I will catch you later. I have been Vicky Video. Hey, catch you later, Withington lovers. Bye.